gotta come up with a strategy to land an attack on this guy and not get knocked out in the process. It's gotta be enough to shut him down. Maybe something to do with the forces of attraction and repulsion I can generate with my new super magnetic power. That's it! I'm just gonna give it my best! Boomerang cutter!
He must be getting desperate if he's coming at me like that.
It's not gonna be that easy!
Try this! That was a dirty trick! Be a man! Huh?
Super Ball!
Nice try. That technique didn't work the last time you tried either. Huh? He locked up my foot?
My Super Ball was a diversion.
Oh, I get it. Since your counterattacks have been ineffective, you thought it might help if you'd pin me down. However, my sacred weapons still happen to be invisible.
Hey, look!
Huh? The power ineffective area!
Honestly, as long as he's stuck there, his sacred weapons are gonna be totally ineffective. That's Sano. He made it look like he was tired, but he was just trying to maneuver Diego into that spot.
Yeah, but unfortunately in that area, Sano's powers won't have any effect on Diego either.
No. Given what I've learned about him, I'm sure he would have thought of that. And if I'm right, that can only mean one thing. It's just as I thought. He's figured out that both of our powers are ineffective here and intends to fight me with pure strength. How amusing. Guess we'll see who's stronger. Come on.
Episode 43, The Law of the Cutesy Pose. What? How do you accelerate like that?
That's one of those boomerangs he was throwing around before.
I get it! His new power! He set up a kind of super magnetic track by lining up all those metal strips on either side with opposing negative and positive charges. Then, with a magnet strapped to his feet, he pushed himself between the rails, and the interaction of the forces of attraction and repulsion allowed him to accelerate.
What? You mean he's like some kind of magnetic train? Even though my power will be ineffective in that area, if I can just keep accelerating, I'm not gonna need it. You actually thought I'd try and fight you with nothing but my strength? There's a lesson to be learned in all of this. You know, I once received some really good advice from someone. Only by combining your knowledge and your power will you become a true man. All right, we won another match! Way to go, Sano! Honestly, that was excellent! Huh? This guy's tough. I guess I'll have to finish you off.
I've got one of my invisible sacred weapons aimed right at you. If you so much as set one foot outside that area, with all the strength I've got this time, I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't get up!
Oh no, he's still in the power ineffective area, and it's almost been 10 seconds.
Get out of there, Sano! You got 3 seconds! 2 seconds! 1 second!
Sano! I can't move. If I do, I'm dead.
10 seconds are up! The winner of this match is Diego Star! 21 before one!
Huh.
We're not losing. They just tied it, that's all.
Yeah, but how are we gonna win any more fights if we're up against guys like that? Even Sano couldn't beat him!
He's out cold. What an idiot. I guess he really was willing to take it to the limit in order to win. That was impressive for an old man.
I'm your age.
He won the match, but lost the fight. Are we supposed to give credit to Sano, who was able to defeat a significantly stronger opponent like Diego by using his mind? Well, I guess it serves him right for not devising a proper strategy before going into his fight with Sano.
What are you talking about, Kill Norton? We should be praising Diego for winning the fight. What's important is that he won, not how he won. In the end, it's the final result that matters, and nothing else. Diego's the one who won, and Sano's the one that lost. It's that simple.
Hearing you put it so plainly and clearly reinforces my deepest respect for you, Baro.
Don't you want to watch the match, Father?
Well, I already know the outcome. They'll become as cold-hearted as they need to be in order to achieve their objective. I think someone from Team Ueki may have to be sacrificed, but who knows how they'll choose to play it. I'd be happy if in the 4th round they wiped out everyone except you. It's almost time. It will soon be our turn, Hanan, to serve our clan and fulfill our destiny.
I suppose.
Time for the 3rd match! Start the roulette! Kill Norton, I will win!
Oh, wait! Hang on just a minute!
Get Norton for the 3rd match or I will win!
I said hang on!
Kill Norton!
This is not good. We still haven't figured out how Ai is supposed to get her opponent to meet her limiting condition. If she goes into that fight now, she'll be knocked out for sure.
Aimori, please make your way to the fighting field.
Calm down. Let's double check your limiting condition. Let's see. Your limiting condition was...
So then, Ms. Mori's power is the power to change her opponent into a lover of eyeglasses. And the limiting condition is... a cutesy pose! You gotta make the opponent you want to use your power on strike that pose first!
A cutesy pose? The pose where you have to raise your fists to your mouth while kicking your right leg up behind you? You've got to try and make your opponent do that?
Yeah, but the problem is that I have no idea how to make him do it!
Well, what'd you do when you fought Memory?
Striking that pose was her idea. I had nothing to do with it.
I don't believe it!
Well, it's true!
This sucks! It's one thing to strike that kind of pose on your own, but trying to get your opponent to do it is next to impossible. But until she figures out a way to make that happen, she can't use her power. This really is a tricky limiting condition.
Hey, how about this?
Huh?
It'll smell really nice if you rub your wrists together. Huh? Really? You just stepped in dog poop with your right foot. Oh!
There's the cutesy pose!
Yeah, you're right! And it happened naturally!
No one's gonna fall for that!
It just might work!
All right, you can do it, Ai!
Okay, I'll give it a try! Thanks, Hideyoshi!
No, wait! It won't work! This is not good! I've got to figure out a way for her to meet that limiting condition and fast! What can she do? Come on, think! Oh, man! I can't come up with a single thing! Darn!
Begin!
He actually did it! Go for it, Ai!
Right! The power changed my opponent into a lover of eyeglasses!
Alright! This match is as good as over!
Now, if you don't want me to break these glasses, then you'd better blow yourself up right now!
No.
Huh?
What? Isn't he supposed to love them?
Yeah, he clearly met her limiting condition.
True. I am a lover of eyeglasses, which is precisely the reason that I won't blow myself up. After all, I can't risk falling down or I might damage my own beloved glasses.
Not to worry, Ai. He's become a lover of eyeglasses now. You just have to order him to take them off before he takes himself out.
Sano, I'd appreciate it if you didn't underestimate me. I do have an IQ of 179.
What?
I'm the type of person who always prepares a strategy on how to best defeat his opponent before going into battle. So it shouldn't come as a surprise to you that I've already prepared a strategy for Ms. Mori here as well. You want me to take my glasses off? I don't think that's a possibility. And here's why. I've glued them to my ears! Do you understand now? It would be impossible for you to convince me to blow myself up. After all, I wouldn't want to risk damaging my own glasses. Because there's nothing more important to me than my glasses. Not even my own life.
Don't worry about it, Ai. As long as you've got your glasses with you, he can't really risk an attack. And if you see him making a run for the power and effective area, you can just threaten to break them if he doesn't stop.
Right. He's a lover of eyeglasses now, so he'd never do anything to damage my glasses either. Okay, I can do this.
Ai? What the?
I get it. You assume that I won't attack you because you're wearing a pair of glasses. But I've prepared for that as well.
Don't do it! He plans to take your glasses away from you! You don't want to get too close to this guy!
I know! That's why I stashed my glasses in my bag. But instead, I'm planning on taking his, even if it means I have to break him. He can't attack me, and if I can break his glasses now, then maybe I can convince him to blow himself up!
I've prepared a plan for that too. With you like this, I'm free to attack at will. The idea to hide your glasses so that I wouldn't be able to take them was pretty obvious.
Get out of there! Now! If he gets your glasses, there's nothing to stop him from using his secret weapon! Do it, Ai! Now that his glasses are broken, you can probably convince him to take himself out!
Oh, yeah, right. Listen, if you don't want me to break these, you'd better do what I say.
I did prepare myself for the possibility that my glasses might be broken by accident. But I never imagined I'd be this sad about it. How could you? How could you break your own glasses? They're the only shield you have to protect yourself. They're your only remaining lifeline. I'll tell you one thing. If you break those, I am going to...
There!
Huh? She broke them!
Unfortunately for you, I was prepared for that as well. After seeing how distressed I became at seeing my own glasses broken, you thought that breaking a second pair would prove to be too much for me, and the shock would knock me out. Am I right? But I think you've underestimated me. In fact, your actions have only strengthened my resolve. Now with my sacred weapon, I'm about to present you with the most dreadful end imaginable. With your own hands, you destroyed the one thing that might have been able to save you.
Don't stop, Move it! Hurry! Get out of there!
If only you had another pair of glasses, maybe you could save yourself.
I bought 100 of them.
She bought 100 of them?
Do you get it now? I practically have an unlimited supply of eyeglasses, so it's no big deal to me if I break a pair or two.
I didn't expect this at all. Now there's no way I can keep from blowing myself up. If she tells me to do it now, this fight is over.
I'll give you 10 seconds. After that, I'll destroy these glasses. You have two choices. You can blow yourself up before I finish counting, or try and save these glasses and be crushed by this rock. So, what's it gonna be?
What? You're basically saying I'll get knocked out no matter what I choose.
Yeah.
You're evil! Darn! This is perfect. She's giving me 10 seconds to come up with a solution to this predicament. You've made a big mistake giving me, a guy with a 179 IQ, 10 whole seconds.
I'm gonna start counting.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No! I didn't expect her to count so fast. I'm Gil Norton, and I've got an IQ of 179.
Life wouldn't be much fun if it was always predictable.
The winner is iMovie!
All right! That was close. By the way, I wonder what his sacred weapon was.
I have no idea.
I'm a fool.
I'm back!
Way to go, I!
We're up 2-1 now.
With one more win, we can take this series! Yeah!
Those glasses sure were a surprise. Where did you get them?
They're dollar store toys. The first pair was a toy, too.
I just don't get it. Aren't these guys supposed to be Celestials just like Ueki and Robert? Who'd have thought there'd be such big differences between them? Honestly, you're no match for us! How about it, huh? Come on!
You haven't even fought yet.
I know! And we'll keep on winning until I do!
What the?
Well, honestly, I'm useless at stuff like this!
At least you're humble.
What's the matter, Sano?
Nothing.
Time for the fourth match. Start the roulette. Borrow echelon.
It figures Borrow's up. I guess we should have expected that since his 3 teammates are unconscious.
What about our side?
Seiichiro Sano.
Again?
For the third match, it's Borrow echelon and Seiichiro Sano.
You just finished fighting. This isn't fair. Sano, you haven't recovered.
Yeah, but those are the rules. As long as you're still conscious, your name is eligible to be chosen for the next fight. That's why Borrow attacked Van and knocked him out. He lost and became a liability to their team. You see?
Sano.
Ueki. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but to be honest, I'm not sure I can survive another direct hit from a sacred weapon.
Sano may have kept a stiff upper lip, but he must have really gotten hurt in his match against Diego.
If that's what happens, I'll let myself be thrown into the power and effective area and wait for the 10 seconds. Then we'll be tied at 2 points each and we won't be able to avoid a 5th match. Listen to me. I'll do my best to reveal his power so we can use that to our advantage in the final match. Right now, you're the only one on this team who can defeat Borrow. We'll just have to hope that your name will come up on the final roulette.
Begin!
Sorry to keep you waiting.
No problem. Don't worry about it. I just happened to overhear. Something about you trying to reveal my power?
I wonder if he's letting his guard down because he thinks I was injured in my fight against Diego. Well, that would be fine by me. What's the matter? Don't you think I can figure it out?
No, just the opposite.
What do you mean?
I mean, you just might find out sooner than you think. However, it's not gonna matter either way. Kurogane!
You mean it's just a regular Kurogane? That's it?
Raika!
Is it possible that there's no secret to his sacred weapons? When he says it doesn't matter either way, does he mean there's nothing special to reveal?
Kurogane!
If it's just a regular sacred weapon, I can stop with my iron shield! Huh? What the?
Sono! What was that? 2 different balls? From 2 separate directions? Impossible! It can't be!
Sano. It's no good. I can't get up this time. But I did figure it out. I know what his power is now, and I've got to say, it's a very impressive one. It's like fighting against time.
Darn it! Sono can't even move! He's gonna get tossed into the power and effective area and lose the match!
I've managed to reveal his power. Now all we can hope for is that Ueki gets picked in the final roulette draw. I've lost this fight. Do what you gotta do.
Ah! Hey, don't do it. Sano can't even move. What's the point of that? Hey. Stop it!
Kurogane.
And the winner of the fourth match is Baro Echelon!
I did tell him that it wouldn't matter if he figured out what my power was. I just had to make sure he couldn't tell anyone else.
Baro! Tell me, why? Sano didn't have any strength left to fight back.
Why?
Now for the fifth and final match!
It's because he figured out what my power is. I had to make sure that he wouldn't have a chance to tell you about it. That's all. If you were to have found out the secret of my power, it might result in us not being able to achieve our objective. And nothing's more important.
For the deciding match, it's Baro Echelon versus...
Nothing else matters.
Kosuke Ueki!
Baro!
What are you gonna do if you don't know what his power is? Then even though he's an 8-star like you, you're still at a total disadvantage! Hey, Ueki!
No, that's where you're wrong. You said that he's an 8-star just like Kosuke, but the fact of the matter is, Kosuke's not an 8-star anymore.
Really? What then?
Come on, take a good look at me!
Your face! The eyes aren't shining!
That's right! Kosuke's now a 0-star. He's lost all of his sacred weapons.
If we can't figure it out, how are we supposed to fight him? Come on, Sano, this is no time to be unconscious! Okay, now that it's come down to this, let's see Ueki's ultimate level 2! Hop, step, jump! If only it was that easy! But wait! In order for Ueki to attain his level 2, he's gotta do what?
Next time, the Law of Ueki's level 2! I'm definitely gonna do this!